Storm is coming, casting shadows on the horizon. Cries of change, no warning, lights or siren. Darkened skies are falling. Deafening anguish, enter the abyss. Hell is calling. Sharpen your swords, tighten your bows. You were born for this, as you are Spartans. Fly your flags high, give it your all. No fear, no regret to die. Battle for your crest. Fire burns are pumping from your chest. Second is not best. We are more than just man, for we are the Spartans. Welcome back everybody, ProSpartanGamer. Delighted to have you all back at the beginning of Season 5 on my SP Spartan series. And first and foremost, before we crack on with any action, which will be in the next video, the Community Shield v Manchester United, we need to do a squad update and we need to go through the summer transfers and update you on all the career stats and all of that goodness that I know you love. So what we're going to do, we're going to go through the squad list, we're going to show you the new people and tell you how much we've paid for them. In total we have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 new faces for you to look at. We've not sold that many. Obviously we've done a little bit of wheeling and dealing with the youth team like we usually do to perk up the money and everything else. So quite a few of the people who were here last year are still here. In fact, it's 18 of last year's squad have been kept to add to the 9 new ones. So squad of 27, we're going to take on the league and the Champions League in Season 5. Without further ado, let's crack on with it. And the other exciting thing is as well, new kits for Season 5 as done from our friend Jordan from PES World, which you will obviously see in a lot more detail when it comes to the matches, but you will see a glimpse of it on the right hand side as we go through the squad list. Number 1, straight away, wow, straight in your face, boom, T-Bar Cortair, how you say it, Cortair, signed for 20.5 million. Yeah, wow, don't know what else to say really. He's a massive signing for us. He was on the transfer list at Chelsea, so we went for him and we got him, and here's his stats. Pretty decent there, but amazing on the goalkeeping page. Slaps out, hits you in the face, right between the eyes like a juggernaut. Form of 6 and a nice new goalie shirt as well, now sponsored by Diodor, as you can see. We've got Quartar, and he's going to give Buckland, who has made 84 appearances now in the Spartan shirt, some serious competition. I mean, he's doing alright, his stats are going up nicely, but big competition for Buckland now. Really big competition. Right, let's come on down through then. Samuel and TT, one of the players of Season 4 without a doubt. He has now made 76 appearances in the Spartan shirt and has 1 assist, no goals yet from TT. There he is in the new home kit, which you can just see, which looks fantastic. Next new signing on the block, John Stones. And the reason Stones has come in, because we have let Bertrand go. He sold for £9 million, so 1.5 million profit on him. Although Stones has cost us 13 million, but we like him in our Everton World League mode as a good player, and he's got some very good stats. He's not the fastest, but good all round, quite a few 80s on other things, and obviously can pass it out of the back. Form of 6 as well. Weighted pass, long ball expert, 2 good things as well there. So Stones is in, and he will be fighting with Conti, Umtiti and Lipton for that starting berth back there. Conti, decent few games when he played, and he can also play at right fullback, which is good news. 11 games in a Spartan shirt and 2 assists for him so far. Razor Bazour, not really, shouldn't be counted as a centre back, but he really does play in midfield more than any other position for us, and he has now played 159 games for us in the 4 seasons, 9 goals and 7 assists, and that's a Razor Bazour. Big Sonny Lipton, there he is. His stats are going up nicely as well. Sonny, 22 years old, still a young gun. 149 times he's donned the Spartan shirt though. That 1 goal and 3 assists for Sonny Lipton. Another new signing, Denier, the Belgium, come in on a deal worth £5 million. Had to get him because of his fantastic face since the update. He's one of those new ones that has come in since the update, and they've come in our game and we've snapped him up. He's got a lot of work to do to be pushing first team, but I think he'll get there in the end. Again, someone who can pass out of defence, and someone who we're going to really enjoy developing. That's Denier. Our left back, Leagueo, still only 24. His career stats: 56 appearances, 1 goal and an incredible 11 assists from that left back position. Really big player for us. We turned down £19 million for him in the window, but he's still here. Ross Bartley came at the end of last season. Hasn't really played an awful lot. 15 games, that 1 goal from that direct free kick, which was really special, and his face got updated in the recent update, so he looks fantastic. Nietzsche has just signed a new contract as well at the Spartans, which is good news for him. He's made 54 appearances now, 2 goals, 2 assists. Our Ed Sheeran lookalike, or our Ginger Warrior, Maximilian Arnold, he's now made 54 appearances, also the same as Nietzsche, but his figures stack up a lot better. 6 goals and 6 assists. Cultured left foot. Another new signing, and this is a big one really. 24-year-old N'Golo Kante from the Leicester, and I'm going to say it, they might not win the Premier League, but I'm going to say Leicester Premiership champions, because this has been recorded on the 6th of April, so it's a pot shot for me to say that, because obviously there's still 6 weeks of the season left. But we have brought in this guy to do a job and to give Bazor assistance in the defensive midfield area. 24 years old. Obviously, because he's come in on the recent update with the new face and everything, he's not aged like the other players have, so he's quite young still, which is good news. Really excited for him to come in. Fofana, GG Fofana, still our captain, and he has now played 147 games, 15 goals and 7 assists from that box-to-box midfielder. He's got the general card, as we all know, which is level 2 now, and he's got some really good stats in amongst there. Good player for us. I know a lot of people think he shouldn't be in the side because he's only a 76, but he gives us so much in there. Blackthorn Cider, bit of a squad player really, but can play anywhere down the left, and he's better than just a squad player really, but that's how good the Spartans are now, and there's his stats. Will fill in at left back, form of 7, always available. Could play on the left wing, decent player. He only played 5 times for us last season after the January window when he came in, and he has 1 assist. The King Carrasco, been here since the start really. He's now made 118 appearances, 14 goals, 19 assists from the Belgium. Prolific winger, still on the up, 84 now rated. The wild man, he's got some seriously good stats. Wow, I didn't realise his kicking power was that high, but 94, his stats are through the roof now. Really top player, and that's our right-sided midfield. Look at that, where he's gone. He's probably not going to go up anymore, but 84, King Carrasco, real big player for the Spartans. Bruno Perez, as if you watch the Spartan series, you will know that he plays mainly at right fullback and pushed on in that position. In fact, he's now only 3 away from 100 appearances for the Spartans. 97 appearances, 3 goals and 7 assists for Bruno Perez, a really good player for the Spartans. New signing, and we've got one in for Chucky Boy from the Asian leagues. We had to get something for Chucky Boy in, and it's Gankyu Yin. Gankyu Yin. So we're going to say it, Gankyu Yin. And he looks the part, and I tell you what, this guy is a real steal, I reckon. Hopefully he's going to work out, a real good player. £11 million sounds a lot of tut sweet, but look at all the positions he can play, anywhere down the right, a little bit down the left as well. And what a good collection of stats he's got. Speed of 86, stamina 80, 80 kicking power, and loads of greens at the top. So he's going to be able to fill in a numerous amount of roles. Maybe put pressure on Perez for the right back role as well. But I'm excited to see how good this guy is. Gankyu Yin. Bruma came in at the end of last season on a pre-contract. well, like 4 mil I think we paid for him in the end. 24 games in the end he played last season, which was decent. 2 goals and 2 assists. Still the best to come from him, really. Still only a youngster, only 24. Another big signing, and I know some of you might think, oh, 29-year-old, what have you done? If any of you know or follow my Twitter feed or look back past videos, you will know I've done a Tony Cruz masterclass passing quarterback video, which I really enjoyed doing, and I love Tony Cruz. I really do. One of my favourite present day players, and it will give us something that none of the rest of those midfielders will do. He will give us that passing from deep. If we want to change it and not play through the midfield too much, and we want to go long, obviously no speed about him, but get it to him in space. He's going to ping off the passes. Very good player. Delighted to get him. Did pay 20, how much was he? 21 million. So basically we've got quite a few players now that cost about 21 million. Lukaku, Bartley, Kroos, Courtois, all around the 21 million pound mark. They've all been, but what a good signing he is. I think really excited to bring in a bit of experience in Tony Cruz. Think he's going to excite you, and hopefully you're all going to think that it's a really good deal to get him in. Look at all his player skills. Can't wait to get hold of him and start pinging it about. I really can't. There was lots of talk whether Leagueo would still be here next year, but he finished the season quite strong. 12 appearances, 3 goals in the end, and we decided to give him another season. He's got some decent stats that ought to make him a good player, and I'm looking forward to him growing in a Spartan shirt in season 5. Now, was a Spartan before, but only for a little while. Couldn't turn down the chance of getting him very cheap on a pre-contract agreement. In fact, it was a free contract, so 9 million, 10 million pounds worth of talent for nothing. We couldn't turn down. Vieto back at the club, and he's got some decent stats, and he can play off the striker, he can play wide. He's going to give us options. We're happy to have him at the club. This guy, I know he looks older than 16, but he has come up through the youth team. He was in our youth team in the summer. Rakoba, what a legend of PES, a legend of South American football, and we decided to keep him, and he will be one of the regens that we're going to keep and try and develop, because he's got a good starting point already with lots of really good stats. Although form of 2 is a bit dog shit, whoever done that. Surely he was better than that. That is dog shit, really. But anyway, Rakoba will stay here for a while and see how he develops. Romelu Lukaku, we turned down a £36 million bid for him, but he is still here, and his stats so far do look pretty impressive. 56 games, 45 goals, and 14 assists for big Romelu. And yeah, well, he's got some bright reds, which not many in our team has got. Really good stats. We've got to try and get the best out of him, because he did go to sleep in the last month of the season, and others brought us home, really. And this was one man who brought us home last season, Brill Imbola. Can't wait for him to develop this year. Going to be really pushing for a starting berth the way he finished the season. 13 appearances, 3 massive goals and 1 assist, and he scored the all-important champion winning goal, didn't he, to win the Premier League at Anfield. So he will go down in folklore for that, there's no doubt. He's got a decent package of stats as well. Very good on the ball, very good at dribbling. Can't wait for him to impress in season 5. And then our very own talisman, star player level 3 now. What can you say about Tivy? When I read you these stats, you'll know he's Hall of Fame. You'll know he's a legend of 2016. 165 games now in that Spartan shirt. 133 times he's banged the back of the net. And 34 assists. What an absolute Goliath, a behemoth of a man, an absolute colossus amongst men, a Goliath of a figure in a Spartan shirt. He's got some good figures, but none, not like Lukaku, has he? I mean, he's got 89 now kicking power, and that, some really good stats, but he's a top player for us, and long may that continue. And finally, number 27, we've signed another young striker. Since the update, he's been added, and that is Hini Nacho, Cheesy Nachos. We will be calling him Cheesy Nachos for Man City, the Nigerian. Okay stats, not too bad. Certainly will develop him in time. One to come off the bench and make things happen, hopefully. So he's our young gun, and that is Hini Nacho, rounding up number 27 of this video. Hope you've enjoyed it. I think we've got an excellent squad for all the football we've got coming up, and I can't wait to show you the new kits and crack on with Season 5. I reckon it could be the best ever, with big Champions Leagueo nights and all coming to Spartan Park. The other thing, we've got a new stadium for this year. We've upped the ante, we've mowed down Spartan Park, and we've rebuilt it because of Champions League football coming and the Premiership crown. We said once we won something, Premiership crown, and got Champions League football, we'd go up to a bigger stadium from the Rose Park one, and we have. So you'll have to wait and see that as well. Exciting times on the Spartan series in Season 5. I can't wait to share them with you dudes. Thanks for viewing. Cheers. Just wanna tell you.